Comerica Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here.
I think I forgot to change my depth chart.
The Carolina Panthers. 2 clubs here, each looking to rebound from a week 1 loss.
Definitely going to make me change it again.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Fuck. Where the fuck is it? Okay.
On the double.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Play action. Now it's Tua. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
That's getting reviewed.
And these guys are going to take over at the 39-yard. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Why is he fucking immediately on pause? I was changing my depth. Fucking weirdo.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And he'll be marked down.
This guy throws to fucking Paris Campbell a lot.
They kept the receiver in the short
like
field,
a lot.
Let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Okay, ready? Fight, fix it.
First and 10, Taylor now. He'll take it
shit,
inside 25.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read...
This is definitely a pass.
From the 24, Tua.
Better be holding. Dude, if that's not holding...
Touchdown Colts.
How, bro?
DJ Moore. His first touchdown of the
like fucking including routes too. It's wild.
Jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What the fuck? Is McCaffrey like hurt with practice or some shit? Because I did backups.
First and 10 for the Panthers as Corral gets him set at their 25-yard line. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Damn it, bro.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Jesus.
Strategy. Extra tight ends,
Very
extra
much.
beef, they want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
God fucking damn it, bro. Everything's in the way.
On second and 11 now. Corral. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. Finding room at midfield. And
Good shit,
takes this to
bro.
the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Harris running straight ahead. And he'll lose yardage here.
Running definitely is not fucking working,
2
dude.
yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Panthers had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
My God, dude.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right.
Holy shit, Tommy.
To his left, but just a minimal
What a
gain.
fucking catch, dude.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's
That was like glitchy, dude.
Tight end there to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all.
Holy shit. Does this guy use her the D-line or something?
Where there's traffic, he delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
2 yards the loss.
Or does he like send just a shit ton of fucking man blitzes?
Being blown up. That's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Back to throw, Corral.
Let's go, Puka.
It's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On first down, it's Corral. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he is going to
Holy
lose
shit.
yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen.
I can't fucking do anything behind the line of scrimmage.
Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open. It's been a good opening drive offensively.
I'm gonna have to kick a field goal.
You know, they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more
Good shit, Eric.
on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On 2nd and 7, Tua. And this is into the hands of...
Holy shit, dude.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Ready.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Pocket.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
And they need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, he catches it off.
Oh my god. Let's fucking go, dude.
Picked up by the Panthers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
He got bailed and I got fucking bailed.
My spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the 1st quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close, and it's not something they even imagine, because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
Get out of my fucking way, dude. Holy.
To the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, Corral.
Oh my fucking god.
Hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky, because they've been moving the ball
Swerving?
and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd and 9, Tua. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end. And he's going to be marked down.
Okay, I need to stop fucking hit sticking. I need to stay on my dude.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completion.
Like, stop switching on so much.
As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. And a hard-working run here.
I fucking told myself to stop, and I didn't fucking stop.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Tua. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be marked down right.
See what happens when you don't fucking switch on? Good job, me.
Deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold it for just a short game.
Good shit, JC.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Blankenship's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's...
I need to get the fucking running game going. I don't know how, though. This dude sends the fucking house every fucking play.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Just a lone field goal for him so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10.
Holy shit.
Lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
What is going on?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Corral. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
3rd down, Corral. He's going to drop this down to the count.
Holy shit.
He is going to have a
Yeah, okay, I am turning
turning
conservative ball carrier around.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Here's Corral on 1st down. Throwing left side here.
This dude hit sticks every play.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here.
Holy
1st
shit.
and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here.
I'm fucking baffled right now.
Loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. And sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed.
Gonna have to fucking punt again.
To make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Puka.
Throwing left side, it's complete.
Let's go, Puka.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
On second down, McCaffrey. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on 1st down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
No, not yet.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down, Corral. This will be caught at about the 6. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Oh my God.
Pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped.
Holy shit, Tommy.
Meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness.
I'm getting fucking scammed this game.
The Panthers turned away on 4th down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally.
Let's go, JC. JC's having a fucking day, bro.
JC Horn, and the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing.
Holy shit. Why is this fucking defense so good behind the line?
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, okay.
Intercepted. Picked off by Julian Bradley.
That's my fault, bro.
Take over at their own 11-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of
It could be 9-10 right now if I wasn't fucking stupid.
Is this a spot where those points are
Like at least 9-10.
cost them a ball game?
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Tua. That ball caught by Campbell.
This guy's fucking stat padding Campbell.
34-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast.
That's not working, though.
That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for
I always like
number 3.
click X so fast on the
First, trailing here as well as we resume
halftime
play
thing.
in this second half. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's
Like too fast.
23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening.
Into a double team.
No shot.
Picked off by Shaquille.
Bro, that's fucking awful.
And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 32-yard
Dude has eyes on the back of his fucking head.
Big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
They'll run with Tanner to begin the drive. And there is
That's what I thought.
nowhere for him
Oh.
to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he is going to have
this guy only throws to Campbell. Like he said, oh, he's always open in his fucking Dev review. But he's the only receiver he throws to.
And they get the hook up again on 3rd down to keep this drive alive.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
And if you like defensive football,
no shot to embrace all those. Like realistically, he doesn't.
Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Set, ready. Black open.
From just shy of midfield, Tua gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same
no shot, that's fucking...
No game.
Roughing the passer is such bullshit.
Shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 2nd down and 4. Tua, quick throw.
Oh my God.
And incomplete.
Partner, for once in
Bro.
be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. They'll check this one down to Taylor.
Holy swerve.
Short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a 1st down.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Dude is fucking so cheesy.
Touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Take it in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22.
I need a touchdown this drive.
Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Corral to throw, 1st and 10. That caught by Tremble. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
To the air again, here's Corral.
Puka.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 2nd and 10, Corral. He's going to let it go deep.
Matthew!
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 14. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
This is Anderson over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right.
I don't want you fucking... Why is Kendricks in a fucking play action goal line?
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Again, it's Corral.
Bro.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And the Colts are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because...
Can you do that? Can you do that?
His offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work.
Run the fucking play properly, dude.
About going to his backup.
55 rushing yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Moore, the man in motion. Play action. Now it's Tua.
Cattle on! Cattle on!
Maybe the turning point they need.
Holy shit!
Take possession of the football.
There we fucking go, Cattle on.
They needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And that's
Go, Marshall.
the crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. 1st down. Here's Corral with it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Corral.
Christian. What a fucking dot by Corral, too.
Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball. Said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tua.
Rodney, that was your fucking chance for revenge, dude.
A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Quit fucking playing for the Colts still. Got traded for a fucking reason. They don't want you.
He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side.
Dude,
and all of a sudden,
there's no way fucking Chen doesn't jar that free.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Out to his left. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Tell you what, he's been able to.
He's still fucking passing.
All game long, that throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of.
And he is still passing.
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Good shit.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Moore, the man in motion. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us
dude was just a little bit fucking weaker. That's a pick.
And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
On 1st down, it's Corral.
What the fuck? Tremble was literally fucking in front of him.
Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
Dude, this is such bullshit.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 76 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a 1st down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from a strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play.
What the fuck is my route, dude?
And he's got the hook up to Moore.
Dude is fucking stat padding more.
DJ Moore from 21 yards away.
And the Colts are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, and headless, and headless.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And now here is another.
And you fucking, oh my god, dude.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Colts are going to get the football back at their own 17.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's got Rome. He's at the 40, 20, 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but
That's such fucking bullshit, dude. This guy needs to be booted from the league. So many fucking infractions.
Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson, his second touchdown on the season.
And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Corral throwing for it.
And this
Dude.
is going to be intercepted.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
And the tackle going to
You didn't fucking let me do my fucking subs either.
And now now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The Colts,
this is a fucking pass. I will commit a crime.
And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 30.
Are you going to fucking kneel?
41 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
This defense, Charles,
no, okay.
they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now,
I'm just going to use this stupid-ass fucking Jamar Chase clip in the team report.
Exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call time.
Like, wrong fucking team, bozo. Dude got bailed out so many times.
Time to shine. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle.
Oh, and now he fucking puts the kneel in.
Continue to slip through their fingers
when it doesn't matter.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Indianapolis, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.
You take stuff from behind you? I don't know. I read only underneath shit. Yeah, that, you can't fucking do that. You cannot do that. That is illegal. That is a touchdown if he doesn't do that. Boof, if you're not watching, this is a touchdown to Burton if he doesn't fucking headless this. What is this shit? That is not legal at all. I promise you, he is not manning up my receiver on the inside from the opposite side of the field. I promise you. This is at least a 40-yard gain, if not a touchdown. He probably has the speed to fit through the seam, though. That is a touchdown if he doesn't fucking break the rules. Like, holy. Look at that shit. Dude bites on the play action and immediately fucking shoots backwards. I would have had a fucking tied game if he didn't do that shit. I'm showing Boof examples of rule breaking, Doug. This is legal. But yeah, that's the fucking biggest headless I have ever seen in my career, my Madden career. That was fucking awful. I didn't even realize like how bad that was. I thought he like fucking had a deep zone or something, but it is what it is, I guess.